Purdys Chocolatier giving back to the community this Easter with its interactive Easter egg lookout in support of hospitalized children. Joining us this morning is Kriston Dean, Vice President of Sales and Marketing and Chocolatier at Purdys. Thanks so much for joining us. Okay, the chocolatier job. Do you need an assistant?
Well, I'm not the master chocolatier here. That's Rachel McKinley, but I'm the Vice President of Sales and Marketing here for Purdys Chocolatier.
And we've visited Purdys many times, and now we can visit again, and just in time for Easter too, and I'm sure you're thrilled about that.
Yes, very thrilled and happy for everyone that we're moving forward.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to talk about the fundraising efforts by Purdys, and this is such a touching thing that you're doing, the Easter egg lookout. Tell us about it.
Yeah, we really learned through some research that children in the hospitals across the country are really fearful of missing out on some childhood moments. You know, the Easter Bunny, the Tooth Fairy, Santa Claus. When you're in the hospital, those are things that you worry about as a child, and those meaningful moments when you're growing up that are, you know, related to different celebrations. And so we wanted to do something for kids to have an experience while they're in the hospital without, you know, sacrificing their safety and their needs while in the hospital. And so through some community outreach, we were able to create the Easter egg lookout, which was set up in early March and is still running today, where we set giant Easter eggs outside of the hospital on a crane in a construction center, on a neighboring community balcony, on somebody's balcony across, and the children are able to, from the safety of their room, look for Easter eggs, a really simple but fun activity to engage and create a memory while they're in the hospital. And we were just really proud to be able to bring some moment of joy in what could be a very stressful time.
It is such a great idea, just watching that video and just seeing how thrilled the kids are, and the parents must love this too. What kind of feedback have you had from parents?
Yeah, very thankful. Just the recognition, really, that this is a reality for a lot of families, where it's, you know, not everyone is home in their safe home and having these experiences, and that people are thinking beyond and what these children are going through. And we just feel very honored as a Canadian brand to be able to work with families at this level and be a part of these emotional moments.
Yeah, anything that puts a smile like that on kids is certainly a worthwhile initiative. Now, of course, with the pandemic, it's kind of restricted this. Is this something you're hoping to expand further across the country?
Yeah, that's a really great question. We were actually looking to do more of this across the country in different locations. And as you mentioned, because of COVID restrictions, especially in the hospital still, the security and safety is the first and foremost priority. And so we did use this one location as an example of this, and we're hoping in the future that we can be active in more locations, as we have shops across the country, including, you know, Oakville and Mississauga and Bramalea as examples in the GTA area.
Yeah, and this is all part of the Purdys Purple Partnership. Tell us about that.
Yeah, Purdys Purple Partnerships is our community philanthropic efforts. We have 4 key pillars that we work with. Children and women facing vulnerabilities is one of our big pillars. We have different partners that we work with. The hospitals is one. Sick kids is another example of a big Purple partner for us. We work with LGBTQ plus community, Indigenous community. We have a lot of major partnerships, and it's our way of giving back to the communities that we work in, on top of our really important fundraising community program that allows customers to fundraise for what's important to them through our seasonal fundraising programs. And it just really shows what's important to Purdys, but more so it's about what is important to our customers and how we connect and support where we do business every day.
Yeah, it's great that you're doing this. Back to the chocolate. So before we go, how are you guys doing, you know, with all the supply chain issues we're talking about, where food prices are going up? How is it on the chocolate front? And bear in mind, we will pay anything.
Appreciate it. I mean, we're no different than other retailers right now as we've gone through the pandemic. We have faced supply chain issues, but the benefit of Purdys is that we actually make all of our chocolate here in Canada and in our factory kitchen in Vancouver, and everything is distributed from and within the country, and so that does give us an advantage. And we're ready for Easter, so don't worry, we have your Easter eggs and your bunnies. Please come and see us, because
oh, good.
Yeah, no shortage there.
Okay, because I buy in bulk. Okay, thank you, Kriston, for visiting us. Kriston Dean, VP Sales and Marketing at Purdys Chocolatier.
Bye.
Happy Easter.